Michigan, Waldo Stadium. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Western Michigan Broncos. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Thanks, guys. I did check in with the Boise State head coach before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. The Broncos ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. Fielded in the end zone, it's Barnett. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. So the Western Michigan Broncos offense will go to work first. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense is vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Pulls it in. It's Parks. Oh, he's got some space. He'll pick up a few on the play, just enough for the first down. They'll mark it right at midfield. Pass completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Buckley. Got a little grass. Carrying the ball with attitude down to the 42.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. Fires to the big fella. He makes the tackle at the 37. It's a pickup of 5. That's good enough for a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Wide receiver comes in motion. Makes the grab in their space. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here.
Man, this guy is exciting to watch. When he has the ball in his hands, he can make magic happen. They're going to throw it to him. They're going to hand it off to him. They're going to get him the ball in a variety of ways, and they're doing it early in this game.
Here we go. Ready.
He's got it on the right. Got enough space. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Following that last play, we have a Bronco that is slow to get up. Down in the play is their sophomore linebacker, a guy they can ill afford to lose. They'll run this play from the pistol. On the move, it's Riley. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you can tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? They'll try to bully their way for the first. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And, man, that's a great job by this defense, using the offensive momentum. They go down the field, score, they get you jacked up, excited. Defense is about adrenaline and really being able to play fast and physical and hard. Now they...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Trying to do it on the ground. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Looking for a man. It's Madsen. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Throwing on the run. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Wide receiver going in motion. Snags it and he's open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Training staff is out there tending to the injured player, and we will step aside. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over from the moment the ball left his hand.
And I'm not surprised, right? Like, they go to him again. Last drive, he did an unbelievable job. And if I'm this defense, just keep honing in, right? Like, making sure he has to earn it. Making sure a lot of people get near him. Continue to hit this running back. Try to slow him down and cool him off.
He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Broncos! And they take it in for 6 more points.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And he got into the house for the 6 to finish it. On the run from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Boise State ready to send out that offense. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement. Turning it on! That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the first down. The Broncos come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
And Boise State, man, it seems like they always find their guy. And Dylan Riley replaces Ashton Genty, and they're going to run the football. Palmer, they make no bones about it. They're a physical run team. They play action off of that, but whoever's at the running back spot is going to get fed.
Yeah, Riley had his big opportunity a year ago, and man, he shined. He averaged almost 6 yards a carry. He was an explosive play waiting to happen, and I think having that year under his belt now has given him so much more confidence going into this season, and he is going to be the focal point, I think, of this Broncos offense.
Back to throw, it's Madsen. Quickly out to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Not much to gain on a punt, so here they come on 4th and short from the 50. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And the incomplete pass lets this defense get the ball back for its own in great field position. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's a heat. It's complete to the left. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
And that's why quarterbacks take their offensive lines out for all-you-can-eat wings. Clean pocket, able to step up, scan the entire field, and pick the open receiver.
Makes the grab, breaks into the open. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Broncos peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air, and now back to the line. They'll run it. It's Buckley. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off play action. Got his man. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
And offenses keep track of yards after catch consistently. There was none there. Nice job by the defense swarming to the football as soon as he caught it and getting him on the ground.
Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's 3rd and long. The run inside. It's Buckley. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on 4th. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Good right down the boulevard. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Takes the handoff. It's Riley. Into the pile. Maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air. It's Madsen. Bringing the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And he was finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22.
And that's his 2nd big play for this defense. Man, he does such a great job locking into the quarterback, breaking on the football. 2 interceptions already in the first quarter.
Off play action on 1st down. That's caught. It's Brooks. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. After 1 quarter of play, let's take a look and see how these running backs are doing. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Keeps it on the option. There's some headed to the end zone. Runs it into the house. Touchdown, Broncos! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And this offense showing off a little diversity, right? Like being able to run that option a different way, get a receiver that can catch the ball on the pitch, confuse the defense enough to create enough opportunity for the QB to keep it and punch it in the end zone.
And he tacked on the extra point. They got the ball in great field position, and bam, bam, 2 plays and into the end zone. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. They just haven't been able to get anything going. Going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Makes the grab, it's Riley. There he goes. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. The Broncos headed quickly to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Ford. Stopped just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Running inside, it's Riley.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Caught behind the line, it's Bates. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Looking to pick up a first down on 3rd and short from the 43. He's looking to throw. Gets rid of it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Making side adjustments here. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night.
Well, that's the 2nd pick in as many series now for this quarterback. But, David, I love the defense right now and the way they're reading and reacting to all these route concepts. I mean, they are all over these guys on the back end.
All over the field, making plays. Listen, you're supposed to see the quarterback break on the football. You've seen several breaks on the football. Your job is to know what the offense does really, really well. And you can tell this defense is dialed in, and they know exactly what this offense wants to accomplish.
Rides to the back. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Buckley. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Motion from the wide receiver. Caught, and he's got room. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and I just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big first down.
breaks a tackle. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here they are with 2nd and 8. The play action fake. That's caught. It's Fletcher. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. The Broncos, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Gets the back moving. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in crease now. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Here's a little room there. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. And the Broncos are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll run play action. Going for 6. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll send the back in motion. They want to run this quarterback. Short gain on the play before he slides.
And this defense sold out for the run. I love it. Physical, downhill, 2nd and goal. Nice job getting the stop, forcing the 3rd down.
After a drive this long, a field goal would be a punch in the gut. It's 3rd and goal. The run inside. It's Fletcher. That was an important stop there as they try to hold them to a field goal on this drive.
And decision time coming for this offense. How about the defense? They've hung in there, Palmer, made him earn it all the way down. Now, are you going to go for it on 4th down?
Yeah, you know, after running so many plays offensively on the drive, I know it'd be disappointing to only walk away with a field goal, but you'd feel even worse if you went for a touchdown and didn't get it. I think you kick it right here.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Fires to the right. Makes the catch. It's Riley. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. Late hit on the quarterback gives this offense a free 1st down and some yardage. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Running inside. It's Riley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Rushes on him. Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Makes the grab on the left. And there were no creases or crevices to run through, and they shove him out of bounds. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
You know, these linebackers have to be so good at zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
Wants to throw again. He's got it and still on his feet. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. The Broncos go back to work after moving the chains through the air. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he's in! Touchdown, Boise State!
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now, listen, it's not even halftime yet. So keep fighting, going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Bangs it through for an extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've been the height of efficiency here in the first half, David. You've got to think they're going to try to click it right down the field here.
When you're looking at your playbook and it's worked so well in the first half, I'm going to continue to do what I've been doing, Palmer, because it's been all gas.
Oh, that's right. Strike while the iron's hot, too. Before this defense gets to going at halftime to potentially make some adjustments, show you some different looks in the second half. Whatever you've been doing, it's working. Keep it up.
Got it behind the line. It's Brooks. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
Trying play action. Got the quick pass. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
The Broncos want to crank the tempo. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy.
Unloads it downfield. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. 3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Man, this offense continues to do such a great job on 3rd down. One of the best in the country at it, and the reason why, they keep it manageable most of the time. 3rd and short, they can run the football, be physical, convert first downs. This offense has been so good on 3rd downs.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Here's the pressure. Time to take a shot. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
And you want consistency from your quarterback, man. You don't want the up and down. You don't want the roller coaster. And last week, man, you had the highs of highs, and now this week, just off. He's all over the place. He's not completing the ball at a high percentage, and you just want to find some middle ground and some consistency so this offense can find out exactly who they are and build it consistent.
And you've got to go for this on 4th down. I mean, this offense hasn't even punted yet in this game anyway, and they've gone for it on 4th down a few times early, but the field position dictates that you're absolutely going for it here.
But, guys, they're not sending the punt team out there. They're going to go for it. This is a huge risk, and, man, if it backfires, they're in trouble. Throws to the wideout. And it's his 4th interception of the game. And they make the play and make sure there's not any scoring opportunity right here before the end of the half.
We can never even dream about this kind of start if you're a quarterback. That now his 4th interception in the first half, and he's just not been able to shake this. Bad decision-making. Fundamentally, he's just been off. This offense has never been able to find a rhythm, and I know this is a very talented player, but if you're the head coach at this point, you've got to consider benching this guy.
We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On the run, it's Buckley. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the Northwestern Wildcats. And it's the Hoosiers looking to move to 4-0 on the young season. And they're in front right now, and they've done it with discipline. Kind of the calling card of this program. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now over to your game inside Waldo Stadium. This running back is enjoying one very productive day. He's the bell cow for this team. They are not afraid to give him the ball, and he's a big reason why they're 2 quarters from a win. And with that, let's send it back to the guys inside Waldo Stadium.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Checking in with the Broncos head coach here at the half. He said turnovers are everything. The offense has really struggled. The quarterback, a couple of interceptions in that first half, but they do feel like they can rely on their rushing attack. They have 50 yards already, but can they go there more, especially with the quarterback struggling like this in the first half? Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Madsen. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to find a way to be up here and be positive, and I guess here's how I'm going to be positive. At least the other team didn't catch it, because he's thrown it to the other team a lot today. It's been a struggle in the passing game. I'm not sure, guys, if it's not decision time to go to the other guy to see what he can do, because this passing attack has not been great.
He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Going for the marker on the ground. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down, and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
You know, college football is so much about emotion and momentum and trying to find parts of games where you can grab it. How about going for it on 4th down on your own end of the field early like that and coming away with the first? That's huge.
Looking left. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. He scampers out of bounds right at the 19-yard line, and man, are they set up.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3 quarters of a football game.
Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. So after that turnover, they can add to this already sizable lead with their first drive of this second half. Fighting off the defender. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle. You saw it on that play.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quarterback keep. Could be an alley. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. The Broncos have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll run the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tight end now in motion. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Buckley. And again finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. They go to the wide receiver screen. A big 3rd down stop by this defense, but they are still in field goal range. And they'll run the field goal unit back out there. This kicker has already banged a couple through. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And now the lead is extended a little further.
You've got to make the opponent pay for turning the football over. And while this team would have liked to have scored a touchdown off that pick, I think they're pretty happy getting the field goal.
He'll bring it out. It's Goff. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Here on the Broncos sideline, guys, the running back told me something to keep an eye on. It's just he's a little banged up and bruised up. Last week in that win, a lot of contact that he absorbed, and he said he's got to really fight through it here today. Not 100%, but I will let you know how it's going from the sidelines. Back to you.
We'll see what kind of impact that has, Holly. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The throw. They almost had another interception. They're trying to set records out there. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Under fire. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the
guys, look at this. Surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. The offense changing the play. On 4th down, looking to pass. And it's another interception as his assault on the record book continues. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle.
Offside defense.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
Number 12, set to kick off.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks.
And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. And the Broncos want to pick up the tempo. Off the play fake. Unloads to the wideout. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on third down brings us to fourth. The Broncos send out the punt unit. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. Makes the catch at the 45. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Western Michigan ready to get things going right now on offense. On the run, it's Buckley. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Give to the running back. What a tackle in the backfield. He'll lose 6 on the play. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. To throw, it's Lowry. Under fire. Complete to the left. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Broncos now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. Gives him a little breathing room, picks up 5, and gets it to the 7-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pulls it in. They'll get him stopped at the 18, and this offense creates a little space with the first down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And the Broncos with the 1st and 10. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
This really has been a Jekyll and Hyde story for this quarterback. His last game out, he completed over 80% of his throws, but things just not going his way in this one. You've got to give the defense a ton of credit.
Looking to take a shot. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Things just not going as easy for this guy as they did his last game out. Last time he completed over 70% of his throws. This week, though, defense taking some throws away. They've made some plays. He just hasn't been quite spot on with his accuracy. He's going to have to play better.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on 4th down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on 4th down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Three straight incompletions, and undaunted, they'll go for it on 4th and 10. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. They got him. It's a sack, and what a stop for this defense to turn it over on downs.
And, man, a lot of times it's hard to outrun that blitz, and they bring pressure. They push him outside of the pocket. Nice job covering him downfield. Nobody open. He can't find a place to go with the football, and this is exactly what you should do. Keep hunting. Keep chasing. They finally catch him. Get the big sack on 4th down.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And this offense doing a really nice job, man. They're understanding who they are. And Jesse, do you find guys, man, on the outside that you know where they're going to be, you know they're going to make plays, and you just continue to feed them?
Yeah, no question, especially in a situation like this, David. When the game's on the line, you got to go to your best players. And quarterbacks, they keep track of what's happening during the game. Who's winning? Who's getting separation on the outside? Who do I feel comfortable throwing to in tight coverage? This is the guy. That's now his 2nd touchdown catch in the game, and I don't think that's going to be the last time we see him touch the ball.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State ready to send out that offense. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that 1st down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Fires to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
When you're in zone coverage and it's 3rd down, man, it's eyes on the quarterback. Break as soon as the hand separates from the football.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Going for it all. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Western Michigan!
And that was a play call the coordinator had in his back pocket. He was hoping his defense would get the stop on 4th down. They did. There was no question. He was telling his quarterback, if we take the field, we're taking a shot. You know who you're throwing it to. What a great job of having a shot play ready to go, and it pays off.
Bringing it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver in different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
We've come to the break. It's Western Michigan on top. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. It'll be 2nd down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass, it's Madsen. Catch in the middle, it's Ford. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Goff. Makes it past the marker. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for space. It's Gaines. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. The give on the inside. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
That's really good eye discipline by the safety. Great job not getting his eyes lost. It looks like pass immediately. He locks in on the running back. He sees the screen develop, fires upfield, pulls the trigger, and makes the tackle.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Pulls it in. It's Gaines. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1. And after that last completion left them with just a yard or so to go for a 1st down. How will they attack on 2nd and short? Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw. It's Madsen. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Broncos in the hurry-up. Run in the red zone. It's Goff. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Broncos!
Yeah, good for them. They put together a drive. They got a touchdown. It's been a bad day. I mean, this is a day they're going to want to forget. They're getting destroyed, but at least you get some positive vibes. Maybe finish this game on a little bit of a high note. A little bit.
Boise St, 14.
And he's going to bring this one out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great.
Snags it, and there's running room. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver. And, man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rallying to the football?
And he swallowed up immediately. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 6 yards to go. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but more ground to cover after the flag. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll stop him short of the line to gain. Stopped him just short of the 20 at the 19. It'll be 4th down. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got great speed. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Grab behind the line. It's Gaines. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Running inside. It's Gaines. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They've got a good chunk of ground to cover on 3rd and long from the 41. Wants to throw. It's Madsen. Working the middle. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Goff. They knock him down inside the 30 at the 29. It's a pickup of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. From the gun, the running back has it. Dropped after a pickup of 3 down to the 26.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21.
Yeah, and no nonsense. I like it when you get downhill. You know exactly where the sticks are. I'm not trying to get a 20 or 30-yard gain. I got to get that 1st down. 3rd and 2, I'm going to be physical. Nice job by that running back.
And the Broncos back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. This time he wants to throw. Good timing on the quick out. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this is
intercepted, and now he's up to 14. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Goes to the option. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Well, obviously a really nice play by the defense there stopping the option, but I think that's on the quarterback because it looked like his pitch option was wide open. That ball should have gone to the running back out on the perimeter. It looked like he had some open field.
There's a crease. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Running game got it done on the last play. Now it's 1st down. The option, he'll keep it. Oh, he's got some space. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Man, you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point?
Oh, they blocked the extra point. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And he finished with a 64-yard sprint to the house.
Boise St, 14.
On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Using his legs, it's Gaines. Got enough for the 1st. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on 1st down. Slithers into space. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. One more play to pad the stats. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Here comes the heat. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Well, some might think